it's this Lex. It's breaking news. America, Diddy is officially an inmate at Brooklyn CDC. Y'all saw the video of Diddy getting brought in the hotel. When it comes to the Diddy and the S-Watch, they're saying that Diddy has been put on S-Watch. Y'all know what we're saying? They also reported that that's just mandatory. Diddy lets 700 million to 1.1 billion, 1.2 billion dollars. This man is worth a tremendous amount of money. So when they have him in federal custody, it's pretty much mandatory that he's a high risk inmate. They got to make sure that he's protected in there. They can't have anything go crazy, because that could spell a lot of problems. Because this dude is resourceful. People care about him. He has a family that cares about him. Aside from that, these next few weeks leading up to the next status hearing, it's going to be when a lot of leaks start happening. Just like how they leaked the arrest, we ain't see a mugshot yet. We ain't see a lot of things yet pertaining to this Diddy situation. So out of respect to that, the next leaks that happen, they probably calling people in like, hey, yo, you know you was on that tape. You know you was wiping baby oil on your shirt after you left. We got you on the camera in the hallway like, oh snap, you got baby. We saw you almost slip on the carpet when you came out in the hotel hallway. Allegedly, they are saying, the New York Post reported, somebody said that they saw some of them tapes. Some of these people could be getting calls right now. They like, yo, look, they had you on camera. They caught you with the top of your head. The camera was in the ceiling. They said that Diddy had cameras arranged in some of the most weirdest positions in these rooms. In a few rooms, all of it. It literally kind of sounds like a bit of what they were saying about Hugh Hefner. It literally sounds like Diddy was running his own version of some of the old Playboy Mansion parties. It seemed like Diddy went to the Playboy Mansion in its later years, and when Hugh Hefner was just a veteran, he was just the veteran freak-off guy, and Diddy was like, yo, you know what? I want to make this a part of me. I want to copy this, and allegedly, hypothetically, Diddy could have just wanted to continue some of his Playboy inhibitions at the expense of the public perception. Now, Whack 100 academics, they were saying, look, the tweak-offs, freak-offs, they're not necessarily illegal, but then what you do afterwards, how the parties consent, if they consent, how you coerce them into consenting, threatening them, and if you're doing that, that's where the problem comes in. And once again, there's other situations that Diddy's name is accused of, and they found weapons on the premises, the serial numbers were scratched off. All of these things create a world of issues for this mogul. These reports, once again, of them connecting him with Epstein, I find all of those very suspicious and a bit sus. And that's because that narrative was already out there even before people suspected that he was getting arrested. Now, if you messing around with minors, with young, that's off, dogs. Like, I hope that, like, yo, when it comes to stuff like that, all type of logic goes out the window. You messing with minors, nigga, what? Yo, I don't even want to think people are doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to hope that it's just some freaky, tweaky shit. You like baby oil and lube. Like, there's an old video of Diddy low-key pretty much like when these niggas is dehydrated. Diddy just like dehydrated, sweaty, oiled up niggas, and that just seems to be what he got going on. And I'm saying that's not illegal. It's in the confines of the law if the parties are consenting. It is a bit weird. It's a lot of weird, a whole super duper weird. At the same time, though, minors and young people getting involved in that, that's when you're wrong. All right? We don't play with that. Oh, nah. Aspects of Kim Porter's book, they're saying that right there, the memoir. Now, if that will that be admissible in court? Who knows? But it's still weird. And then on top of that, we have a bunch of CEOs stepping down. I don't think all of them could be connected to Diddy, but one or two of them potentially. It's still a wild time in the marketplace. But all of these factors together, this is just spelling a shift in our business psychology and how people do business with each other, how people integrate and socially integrate at them parties. Or who knows, maybe someone else is going to be maybe Diddy passed the freak off torch to somebody else. Because honestly, these Diddy parties, these notorious Diddy parties, you know what, I'm gonna tell y'all this story, right? This studio that I used to go to when I was younger, the head engineer there actually told me, look, it was when Rick Ross dropped BMF, when Ross started going to another whole new level. And when I was like, yo, Ross is next to Diddy, right? Like this when I'm in high school, you know, so like the game, these people are like mythical figures when you younger in a way. You like, oh, yo, like you want to know all about the industry, right? So I'm talking to the head engineer, we finished the session, and I'm like, yo, Rick Ross and Diddy is with each other. You think Diddy is with him because 50 and Ross had beef? Like, why you think Diddy is co-signing Ross now? And he is like, yo, look, honestly, Ross music is just fire, but it's more so Ross rocking with him. He like, when you get next to Diddy, you start getting 100,000 a show. He's like, just by standing next to Diddy, your price went up. He said 100,000 a show when Rick Ross got next to Diddy. When people is like, yo, there's a lot of people that benefited just being around Diddy. Diddy also benefited by being around a lot of these people. And whether or not they were on those tapes, this is when a lot of those rumors, man, like a lot of those rumors about the industry and, yo, are they doing that? Are they doing this? You know what they're not mentioning none of like the ritualistic things in these cases. But when it comes to that other aspect of the industry where we definitely know, all right, look, man, it's a freaky, the industry is a freaky place. That ass. This is when you begin to see like, oh yeah, the industry is a freaky place. But if y'all gonna say that the Diddy situation is like the Epstein case, well, some of those names never got revealed and they might never get revealed. Some of these people on them tapes, they might not get revealed. But ladies and gentlemen, if they do, this will confirm a lot of people's suspicions about the industry, and this would be a complete shift in how people perceive the industry. A lot of your favorite rappers, a lot of your favorite actors, maybe some of your favorite CEOs, like, could have been rubbed up with the baby Johnson & Johnson's though. It's just the facts. So America, let me know if I'm wildin'. But Diddy being on that S-Watch, they said that was just protocol because he's a high risk, high stakes inmate. And let's hope that's the case. Because honestly, we don't want nobody not being here. I'm gonna keep it a being with y'all. Like, I know in this culture, like, it's some of the wildest things that y'all could think of happening to people. But honestly, like, I don't want nothing crazy like that happening to anybody. You feel me? Yo, if that's what you was doing, that Cassie video was insane. You need to get therapy. You need to get help. A lot of the behaviors that you have, you need to stop and never do them again. You should have been stopped a while ago. You should have, as soon as you realized that this was a problem, you should have literally fixed it immediately and just stopped. But like, that other layer and some of the stuff that I be seeing online, it's like, I don't know if I want that happening to anybody. Feel me? But like, honestly, if you mess with kids, that's the one thing where I'm like, I don't give a fuck about nothing you got going on. Fuck what you got going on. Harming women, that's another thing where, yeah, like, we not playing with that. We not playing with that. You get what I'm saying? But like, when it comes to like relationship dynamics, you know, people's relationships, like, that's touchy. You know, if you're messing with children, dude, it's over for you. And that's where we draw the line. All right, so make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe. It's Astrostetics. Let's get it, baby. Yeah.